If you're a spa owner who wants to build a business that pays you well, runs without you, and grows with intention, then this is the podcast for you. Hey, I'm Amanda, a spa owner, esthetician, and spa consultant, and this is the SBA Business Podcast. Let's turn your spa into the business you always knew it could be with strategy, profit, and automation. Enjoy today's episode. Before I jump into today's episode, I want to share something that I am really excited about. This year, for the rest of 2026, I'm hosting live masterclasses twice a month, completely free, and I'm covering the exact things that I know spa owners are searching for help with. We're talking about how to hire your first esthetician, how to get more clients into your treatment rooms, how to raise your prices with confidence, and so much more. Each class is about an hour long, and I'll stick around at the end to answer any questions that you might have live. I do want you to know that if you come live, you'll get some extra fun little goodies. You can find the link to register right down below in the show notes or description. And you can also head over to my website, amandaluisaconsulting.com, and click on the really big button at the top that says Live Masterclass. And it will show you all the different class times and days and schedule. You can attend one or all of them. It's entirely free and entirely to be helpful for you. So I would love to see you there. All right, let's get into today's episode. Hello, spa owner. Welcome back. Last episode, we talked all about the difference between a strategy, a system, and automation, and how the three of those things interact with each other. So if you missed that episode, please go back, give it a listen, because today's episode is going to build on top of that one. So today, we're going to be pretty practical. We're going to talk about exactly what you should be automating first in your spa so that you can get some time back without losing the personal touch that makes your business your business. So I'm going to give you the 3 places to start and how to tackle them. And by the end of this, you'll have a clear next step that you can put in within the next week. Truly, it should be pretty simple. The very first thing, which I really, really hope everyone is already doing, and that is appointment reminders and confirmations. So the first thing that I hope everyone is already automating, it might just be something as simple as like turning it on, is the booking software, whatever software you're using. And I really hope you're not using paper and pencil. Just having some kind of software that you trust, that's reliable, that you can automate those text or email confirmations. We do it 72 hours before and also 24 hours if they have not confirmed yet. Just letting them know, the time, the date, the esthetician, the service that's being performed, all the important information. And I think if somebody is not doing this, it can take up so much time and so much brain space. Even if you have like predictive text on your phone, which is not quite the same thing as automation. It's kind of like automation adjacent, if you will. But it's essentially, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a function in phones, in an iPhone, which is what I have. It is most commonly called text replacement. It might be something different in Android, but you essentially would go into the settings in your phone. You would create some arbitrary, string of letters that make something up. So what I do is like for check-in directions. So whenever someone is a brand new client and they need to check in, we would tell them, or we would send them a text, and on our phone, we would type in the letters CID, check-in directions, and it would auto-populate the entire thing for us. So it turned this like very long, like 10-minute task into a 10-second task. And although it's not automated, it still really helps to narrow down the amount of time. So that is not what I'm trying to say in this particular point for the automation, but there should be some type of automatic notification that is being sent to the client based on their notification settings of, hey, your appointment is at this day, this time. Please click this link to confirm. And I hope that that is something that you have for your spa, because it is going to tremendously help to reduce the amount of time that you are spending, with your admin work. Okay, the next thing is a rebooking or a retention nudge. And this, again, is something that you can set up typically within a booking software. I personally love Vagaro. I love to recommend it. I have been using it since 2016 and it's been incredible. They've just continued to improve over and over and over again. I know that a lot of businesses will use it and it's very user friendly. Some people don't like it because it does require, if the spa owner requires it, it can make someone sign in to make an account before you're able to book the appointment. But I personally, if I want that person to stay with me, I want them to be able to have an account that I can follow along with. So a nudge is just something that you want to get the client that might have drifted away. Maybe life got really busy and you want to just send them a very gentle reminder and invite them back in. And this is a great way to do this. And I know in Vagaro you can set it up for a 30, 60 or 90 day reminder. It's been 6 weeks since your last facial, or time to rebook your brow touch up. You just that really simple reminder. It is first, to be clear, if you listen to last week's episode, to be clear, it is a system first, and then you decide the ideal interval between the services and you automate that reminder to go out when the time is appropriate. And if you are using your booking software, which I really hope you are, it will know if they did book something, and then it won't send that email if the client did in fact actually book something and get on the books. So it's really just meant to bring people back in a gentle and inviting way. And so I can tell you from my experience, I can't even tell you. I mean, I've got 2 little kiddos and they're getting to the age where we have constant doctor appointments, dentist, sports, back to school. This is August. We're in August now. So back to school is happening. I need to make sure that I get all of the, what are those, those forms that you have to get for the kids in order to go to the school. And I just wish, I just wish that the freaking office would call me, because I am just going 100 miles an hour at all times until I basically fall into bed every night. And so don't get me wrong, I actually really love this time in my life. It's such a fun time. I'm building a business, I'm building a family, and when I take a step back, I've never been so happy in my entire life. It's genuinely something incredible. But if there was an automated there was my dentist sent me a text message, and it was hey, this is Jessica from the front desk at Dr. Da-da-da's office. I noticed you don't have your 6-month cleaning, because I got COVID. I actually got COVID the last time that I needed my cleaning done. And I was like, guys, my mouth is going to be open the whole time. You don't want me in there. And they're like, okay, let's cancel and then get you rescheduled. And I never did. I could not. I just it, and moms don't get sick. So I was just go still. And I'm so glad that Jessica, this gal, I don't even walking in, I don't even know which one of the receptionists she is, but she sent me a text from their system, it must be, and was like, hey, I hope you're feeling better. Here are some dates that might work for you, because they know my schedule for work, and which is so nice. But that is something that could be automated, and it could be as simple as just plugging someone's name into some type of a drop down from your booking software. Okay, so what you would do to first be able to apply this is pick your first and or second most performed services and figure out what the ideal rebook window is for each one of those things, and then set up an automated reminder that will fire off when that window hits and the person hasn't rebooked. So this alone can be very meaningful to move your retention numbers to a higher point, because I know a lot of people are struggling with retention, which I have my thoughts about, but that's not what this episode is about today. So try that out and let me know how it goes. Okay, so the last thing is to automate your social media content. Okay, so this should be something that you can do hopefully within the span of just a few hours. Maybe you can outsource it to a virtual assistant like I do. Shout out to Kai. She's doing incredible things and freeing up my time so that I can make more time to work in my business, on my business instead of working in my business. So essentially making time to batch create all of your content, and once you get it all set up, you can just have it repost. It depends on the software that you use. We actually use the Meta suite, and it's worked really well for us. And it allows us to dual post, and it's been great. But there should be some type of an automation where it automatically goes up. You just do a little bit of work up front, and then it will automatically post for you moving forward. And I love that because I don't have the time or the brain space to remember to do that every single day, especially if you're trying to build the books of the people on your team. So yes, I really cannot encourage this enough, because having social media is pretty much non-negotiable, and it is one of the areas where somebody can find you. It's through social media. So you really want to make sure that you have some kind of a strategy that forms the system that you can then automate, which is what this specific point is about. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you're able to apply this to your business. Let me know if you do. I would love to hear all about it. In next week's episode, we're going to be flipping this around completely, and I'm going to be talking to you about what you should never automate in your spa. No matter how tempting it is, trust me, I get it. But clients can spot it from a mile away, and it just looks tacky. You'll lose so much trust with a brand new client. And, just some of these things need to be done by a human. Some of these things just need to be done by a human. And so I will tell you exactly which ones I think should not be done by anyone other than a human. So until then, keep building something boring and beautiful. I will see you next week. If you enjoyed this episode, then you'll really enjoy my free training where I show you the exact system that I use in my own spa to pay myself more. Head on over to amandaluisaconsulting.com/more to download today. I'll see you next week on the SBA Business Podcast.